Hey there, everybody. Good evening. Except you're probably not seeing this until Sunday, because I've already put a video out today, and well, I don't want to put out too many videos in a row. Otherwise, YouTube won't make it so that you can't see them, and that definitely defeats the purpose. But this isn't anything too fresh, I guess. We've known about this banner. It's called Here With Me, evidently. I don't know that we knew that, but this is the new Day of Devotion or Valentine's themed banner for 2022, I guess, for year 6 of FEH. This is going to be Awakening themed. This is the one with Duo Chrom and whatnot. A lot of Grecian inspired outfits, which is dope. I think this actually has an inspired Lucina from the Awakening art book, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of cool. So let's take a look and see what the skills are and stuff and just like get into it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of hyped about this. Even though I already know what's in it. We already know what's here. It's still hype though. Alright. Lovey, lovey. Dude, the Awakening soundtrack was so good, though. Alright, so this is Lucina.
Love, isn't it? This is my chance to show
Armor axe unit.
how much they mean to me.
Why are they armored? Because their hearts are heavy with love. That's why. Point made. Wow, she's got future vision. Did we know that? Is that a thing that we knew? Yo, that's ooh, savvy fighter. I love the word savvy. I so very much love the word savvy. This is cool. This is Pog. 80 near save, future vision. Curious. And Gerbera X. So, okay. Savvy Fighter 3. If foe initiates combat, neutralizes effects that guarantees foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. Interesting. If foe's unit, if unit speed is greater than foe's speed -4, reduces damage. Wow. So we have damage reduction and null follow-up. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. On an armor unit? I feel like most armors aren't that fast. The majority of. We have some new agey armors who are kind of speedy. I think Valentine's Ike was like one of the original super fast armors that we could get. But yeah, I don't know that this is going to be like super useful, I guess, on a lot of units. Definitely the follow-up aspect of that, but maybe not so much the damage reduction. Not for most armors anyway. Still cool though. Still really neat. Slightly niche, but very handy. Gerbera X grants speed +3 if a movement skill, of course, is used by unit or target's unit, grants neutralizes foes bonuses during combat to unit and target ally, or unit and targeting ally for 1 turn. If foe initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at start of combat, grants attack speed defense rest +5 to unit during combat and reduces damage from. Wow, okay. So Lucina is obviously, I mean, if Kestrel Stance wasn't obvious enough, she is obviously going to be a rather fast and tanky enemy phase tank unit. That's what she's built to do, which is kind of cool. I know we have a handful of those, but none that are overly speedy, I guess, and that's what makes the difference for me. Dude, everybody looks so good on this banner. Hate it. I want everyone.
That's how
I want everyone.
Kinder, more peaceful world.
That was a colorless tome armor, which I guess we knew already. Okay, so clearly has far save. 80 far save. Interesting. Bow, dagger, magic, or staff. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. So it's far save but built for physical, which I don't know that that's like how many bow units do I come across outside of Chrom? Not that many. I don't think that many. Dagger, I guess Yuri's are pretty common. Maybe I'm just not keyed into the meta enough, but that will still be useful. That'll still be useful, I think, for the most part, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Even follow-up 3, Iceberg. Achaemenes Furl. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. Accelerate special trigger grants effects based on the number of movement types on the current team. Interesting. So right off the bat, this has the potential to make a Ruptured Sky, for example, a 1-turn cooldown, which is kind of hype. If greater than or equal to 1 movement types, inflicts attack defense res -5 on foes within 3 spaces during combat. If greater than or equal to 2, reduces damage from foes' first attack during combat by 3. If greater than or equal to 3, grants when unit deals damage to foe during combat, restores 5 HP to unit and to unit. Restores to unit and out. Did they? 5 HP to unit, 2 unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit during combat. Okay, it was saying 2 unit a lot, and I got confused. Right, specifically there. But basically, it's going to give 5 HP to unit and allies within 3 spaces. So that's kind of the hype. I like that they're intentionally trying to mix team types, because if you had been around long enough, I think year 3, maybe 4. I'm not remembering. There was a year where Horse Emblem was like huge. And everything Cav line was like all you needed, and it was Horse Emblem. So you just had Cav teams. And then the era of armors rose up for like a year and a half, 2 years, and it was just Armor Emblem. I think Cavs maybe Horse Emblem came back at some point. But this is kind of nice. So they're encouraging you to use an armor unit on more than just an armor team. Fun. I like that. I love intermixing the movement types on teams. We dig this.
Please accept this.
Well, when you say it that nicely, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
I have been reborn as the warrior of love and flowers.
Owain.
Is that how it goes?
Poor guy.
Got it.
You know, he's destined to being a Lance Cav to be a 4-star. He does have attack speed bond. He has Wings of Mercy. He has Blue Flame. Perk. So up until this point, normal Owain was the only way that you could get Blue Flame. But here he's on a 4-star rarity on the special banner. So I mean, that's something. I mean, you probably have to promote him to a 5-star to be able to use Blue Flame. But it's something, you know, that's kind of nice to have. Piercing Tribute Plus. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants attack speed +5 to unit and neutralizes effects that guarantees foes follow-up attacks during combat. Interesting. Okay. So you're getting a neutralize to foes follow-ups, and you're also getting a buff to attack and speed with a minor conditional, you know. Interesting that it's if foe initiates combat. Interesting. So they're all kind of like enemy phase units almost, is more or less what it feels like. But I guess that's not terribly surprising, you know, given that it is Valentines. Oh, Wayne's voice lines are always insane, dude. I love it so much. All right, this is what fanfics around the world were waiting for right here. So many people died of happiness when they showed this on was it Tuesday now? Gosh, it feels like forever ago. Yeah, so we got a red infantry bow.
I'm excited.
In the form of Chrom Robin Valentines Duo. So God, oh, this is premium, dude. Oh my lord. All right, so Time's Pulse, Deadeye, To Change Fate, Destiny's Bow, which is new, and Close Salvo, which is also new. Unit can counterattack regardless of range. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants attack plus 5 to you during combat, but after combat, if unit attack deals 5 damage to unit. So it's basically push with close counter, kind of. Does that make sense? It's basically push with close counter. It's close push. That's what that means. Or push counter push. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That's what that is. I think that has purpose somewhere, probably. Right? Probably, yeah. Okay, so not the worst thing in the world, but pretty effective. You're going to, of course, get the attack buff, which is kind of nice. Anytime you can get that on a, distant or close counter skill, it's always useful. Destiny's Bow. Oh, it's effective against flying and armored foes. It is going to accelerate special trigger. So that means Deadeye is now a 2-turn cooldown, plus Time's Pulse, making it a 1-turn cooldown. Effective against flying and armor if movement assist skill like reposition, shove, pivot, etc. is used by unit or target's unit during turns 1 through 4. Grants special cooldown count -1 to unit and target allies, or unit and targeting ally. Okay, Deadeye is actually a 0-turn cooldown now. That's fun. Once per turn only if you... Do you really need it multiple times a turn at that point? If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed defense res plus 5 to unit during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. So he doesn't even need to be fast. He is just basically a nuke. He is a close counter push nuke with a 0-turn cooldown. And also has to change fate. Which, inflicts isolation and grants attack plus 6 and just lets you zip around the map, and it's oh God, this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous duo unit. Like, for real. I'm sad that he's red. I wish he was a different color, because I feel like there's just a lot of good red units already, and so sometimes it's hard to choose. And this doesn't help. I guarantee you, this is what would win a Hero Rises if it was eligible. If it was eligible, this would win. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what 2022 has in store for us, but this is something that I feel like people will probably still be maybe thinking about when a Hero Rises 2023 rolls around next year. Pending, of course, we all make it that long and the game is still up and running. I did just see a financial report that basically says Fire Emblem Heroes is Nintendo's longest, most profitable mobile game that ever existed. So shout out to that one commenter who once told me if they made Sparking available for everyone, they would go bankrupt. Sorry, was that shade? Did I throw shade? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be thinking like that on a Day of Devotion banner. I should be bigger than that, but I'm not. All right, so duo skill inflicts attack speed defense res -5 on unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit through their next actions, and grants grand strategy. That's different to units. Grants the following effect for 1 turn. Foe cannot make a follow-up. Okay. Wow. Right. Grand strategy grants bonus to attack, speed, defense, res during combat equal to the current penalty on each of units' stats for 2 times 2 for 1 turn. Oh my god. It gives them unity. Oh my god, it gives them unity. Oh my god, it gives them unity. Oh my lord. Bro. That's actually nuts. This is nuts, dude. That's actually so dumb. Oh my god. Alright, so I hadn't seen this back when I made that comment before, but like now. You get to choose just when you like proc a unity skill? Sure, yeah, thanks. That is balanced. Dude, that's nutty. That's nutty.
Always do.
I love this unit so much.
I'm grateful to you.
Dude, there's so... With his kit...
Let's talk about our feelings.
I'm sure that like the close counter skill, like they're just doing that to add. I feel like there's much better A skill potential for inheritance for him that like that would synergize with his base kit so much better. And then we have, I think, the spark thing. Yeah. For Fey Pass only, however. We got Celestial Stones. Yay! And then the only other thing I'll note, we know that Lissa is the free unit. She has a staff, and I think she came with like an ideal skill? Not an ideal. One of those skills. You all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So this is decent. I think it's defense res tier 3. I just don't remember the name of it off the top. I hate not remembering things when I do videos, but I'm keeping it in because this is all real. And I am real. Everybody is a priority on this banner. Like, even though Owain is a little underwhelming, the chance to get Blue Flame at a 4-star rate, I mean, I guess technically it's always now a 4-star rate because Owain is a 4-star special. I think. Yeah. And either way, it doesn't matter. This whole banner is kind of gold. I love all of this. I love all of this. Awakening was... I have a lot of fond memories of Awakening. I'll say that. I have a lot of fond memories with a lot of the Fire Emblem titles. But specifically Awakening, because I played Awakening after getting back from a weekend at my sister's. Jen and I had driven back down to where we lived at the time, and we got deathly sick. Like the flu, but like on steroids. It was nasty. All I could do was drink orange juice. Like I couldn't keep food down or anything like that. And I literally just laid in bed for 3 days and played Awakening straight because I had gotten it at that point. I didn't get it at launch, but I had gotten it a little bit later post-launch, and I hadn't had time to play it. And so I was just like, yo, this seems hype. I feel like death. I will just lay in bed and play Awakening. And I did. So it I don't know. Awakening banners in general just kind of like make me happy. And then the art is so good and like everything is just nice. You know, the kits are pretty dope. Lissa finally got an alt too after 2017. I think winter 2017 was her last one. So it's feel good, man. It feels good. And I know not everybody's gonna think that, but for me it does. So I'm excited. We're definitely summoning on this. So come back to the channel, I guess, and watch that. Whenever that happens, come back and watch that. I don't know when this goes live, but soon-ish. I think 7th, maybe? I don't know. Irrelevant. Let me know what you think about the banner in the comments. That is it for me right now. Hey, thanks for watching. I don't know if any other videos that I have talked about coming out yet have actually come out yet. But if they have, I hope you enjoyed, and if not, I hope you look forward to them. But that is it for now. Thank you again so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and come back for more. And until then, I will catch you next time.